are. Harry is supposed to be having a meeting, or supposed to have met with his father, was allegedly trying to meet with his father. Did that meeting happen? One card. Is it a secret? Do we not know about it? Wheel of Fortune didn't happen. How's Harry feeling today? How is Harry feeling today? King of Swords, Four of Wands. How is the King feeling today? This is interesting. So again, I'm reading the Ellen Cannon Read deck. This is a fabulous deck if you can get your hands on it. If you are positioned to pay a lot of money for a deck, you can go out and find one. How Harry's feeling right now is he is spitting fire right here. And he is burning the bridges that are behind him. He is doing it, guys. He is spitting mad. That redheaded rage is coming to the surface. And I know that redheaded rage very well because Kathy, the world loudest librarian, is redheaded. I've seen her get very, very angry. She's like the Hulk. She turns into something large and red and powerful. So Harry is in a rage today. I don't know if he's still in England. There are some that speculate that he's been in England for months, but I don't think quite so. I think he likes goofing off in America. Let's put it that way. How is King Charles feeling about the whole kerfuffle with Harry? I think he is carefully formatting his strategy and his words, and they have a lot of plans. This is the thing with the courtiers. They have a lot of plans that react to the actions of the reactionary couple that is in America. I've always said this about Meghan Markle. A lot of people credit her with being a strategist. I don't think she's a strategist. I think she gets an idea and she finds a goal that she wants to get to, but does she create a foolproof strategy to get to that? Absolutely not. What she does is complains, whines, and bullies her way into achieving that goal. Is that good strategy? Not necessarily. That is ambition and stick-to-itiveness. Now, I do think that the courtiers who have all been in the proximity of the late Queen Elizabeth, who is an excellent strategist, some of her people are still on the periphery of King Charles's reign and court. I think that they have a lot of responses to the reactionary actions of Harry and Meghan. So I think that they are calculating what their response is going to be. Right now, it's a lull. We don't know what Harry's going to do when and if he goes back to the United States, when and if he opens his mouth. Once again, he had a private visit at the late Queen's graveside, but we all know about it. So it wasn't very private. I love all these private things that everyone knows about. I love the Nine of Swords in the Ellen Cannon Read, much like the Three of Swords, which we gather strength from the pain that we have gone through. The Nine of Swords is a little bit different. In traditional Rider-Waite based tarot, the Nine of Swords is more a anxiety. We're kind of bound by our lack of options, lack of decisions, lack of things that we can do. This particular Nine of Swords is the tension before a duel. It is the moment where we grab onto that starting block before we dive in to swim the 400. It is that coiled tension, ready to spring into action as needed, which resonates very clearly with the actions and the planning of his courtiers. So I think King Charles is coiled up like a tiger, ready to spring and take care of business as needed. So I think this is a very good sign. I think he's very clear-sighted on how he's going to react, whereas Harry is motivated by anger, distrust, rage, all of those things. He is still comparing the treatment of his brother to the treatment of him. And he does not see the forest but for the trees because he cannot appreciate that William has shown loyalty and still expressed his own sensibilities, desires, and outlook on the world. So very, very different. I've said this time and time again that King Charles really is more minded with the greatest generation rather than the baby boomer generation that he is a part of, that he's been born into. He really does follow kind of the rule set and the mindset of the greatest generation, the generation of his mother and father. So I think this is very interesting. He's showing a lot of patience, a lot of foresight, a lot of preparedness to deal with whatever comes his way. They've had 5 years to deal with the Harry problem. They've had 5 years to deal with the Meghan problem. They now have enough data and metrics that they can respond in a way that is going to deflect any kind of nonsense off of them, off the royal family. So I think this is a good sign. Hope you guys do too.